Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm taking my hair out. I'm Bunny or Gun Bunny, and this is my journey through guns and cosplay. And today we're going to be talking about my new concealed carry pistol. Well, one of the two. So there's a reason why I'm going to use two, and I'll explain that. But as my videos usually go, they're a little bit chaotic, and because it's my journey and I'm chaotic. But first, let's just introduce the gun, and I'll talk about my old one and explain the story behind why I got this and what I want to do with it, etc. So first, what the gun is, because, you know, I've been waving it around, and it's in its holster in the Enigma, which I already had because I accidentally ordered the Enigma for this instead of for the Shield 9 Plus. So this is Smith & Wesson's Bodyguard 2, and it is a very small boy. If you look at this, it's in 308. It does fit actually pretty reasonably in my hand. If you don't know, I am a small person, and so the fact that this tiny carry size pistol actually kind of looks reasonable in my hands is kind of funny to me. Let me go get another gun to just kind of show you and compare what I mean. Hey Hunter. So, for example, this is my, the pistol I bought for my competition pistol for when I can't use the Glockenstock. This is like a relatively, yes, hun. Yes, I know. You want laser pointer time. I trained my cat to think that gun noises mean, like, clicky noises of dry fire means laser pointers. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, and this is a reasonably pretty small handgun, and it looks huge in my hands. And compared to me as a person, like if I were to holster on the side of my body, this is where my hip starts, right? If I'm gonna put it here, that's already like, you know, a good part of my leg. This is my torso compared to it. That's a big part of a gun. And then this is my previous concealed carry gun, the Shield 9 Plus in 9mm. And again, looks pretty reasonable. And I can conceal this, it's just a little bit harder compared to the Smith & Wesson. As you can tell, like, this is the Smith. Not only is it just a lot smaller, it's also a lot thinner. Here, wait, let me actually put them on even plane so you can see instead of staggering them. Right? Hunter! It's a lot thinner, which is one of the reasons I like this. It does have like a smaller grip as well. My hand fits really nicely into it. I literally was not planning on buying this. Oh, here's the story behind it. Okay, let me actually put the guns away. So I was perfectly happy with my Shield 9 Plus. It was a little bit bulky, but I was resolved to it, and it's nice to be able to have something in 9mm, especially for like if I want to go hiking and I want something like slightly bigger to deal with stuff, or if I just think that I will want more capacity or slightly bigger caliber for other reasons in general. And also, for example, if I was going to shoot in a competition where I wanted something concealable for like a specific division, because there are some competitions that are doing that now, that's the one I would choose rather than the 380. The reason I bought this is because we got it into the shop that I run, into my gun shop, and I picked it up and I was just like, oh my god, a gun has never fit so perfectly into my hand. Like, it just felt natural picking this up, like it, you know, and even if it hadn't been a concealed carry gun, if a gun had fit this perfectly into my hand, I probably would have had to buy it because, like, as someone who's super picky about grips and how the gun feels in my hand, this is insane. Another thing I really like about it, and I'm just kind of realizing that, is it has this like little tactile spot here and on the other side where my fingers rest, and it gives the extra grippiness that I like. So like when I put my thumb on it, and I shoot Weaver, right? So that's gonna be actually more forward on the gun. I am encompassing like most of the gun. Like, that's not gonna go many places. It's small and I really like it, so I did buy, and so that's like, I'm not gonna be buying a gun for a while now because it's, you know, I don't make that much. But you know, so I really liked it, and it also gives me the option to have a smaller concealed carry, because I really like fashion and I don't want to sacrifice concealment for fashion, but I will still use the Shield 9 Plus because I'm not gonna sell it. I want it as part of my collection. It was my first concealed gun, but also just because I want to be able to have the option of something bigger for a multitude of reasons, and also because I'll probably be putting an optic on that one, like a carry optic on that one. And so if there's like, I will want something with an optic, or if I have the option to carry something bigger, I will. And if I want to carry something smaller, I will. And so I will try out different systems. As you currently have the Enigma for the 380 and for the 9, so I can swap out the holster on that. I'm probably going to get like a flashbang and look at some other stuff and see the pros and cons of the slightly bigger one, slightly smaller one, and just different carry options and do a whole like thing on that when I can, you know, actually sit down and research some of the conceal options and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I like this gun a lot. I love how it feels. The thing I haven't realized yet is I haven't shot it. I, you know, don't usually shoot guns before I buy them once they're used, and they're in the shop, or, you know, I have someone who has the gun and I can test it, which is my favorite. But I want to shoot this because one, I'm going to need a lot of practice with it. I've never shot 380 before. I know it's less spicy than 9, so I have not going to be doing a lot of practice with it today. I do just want to get a feel for it, so we're going to use Yale, like, you know, random snowbank that I like to shoot into when I want to get some first shots in. So we're going to do that. I bought a box of like, this training 380. I also have a box of gold dot 380, which is like the fancier stuff that I don't carry. I do not plan on carrying this until I feel comfortable with it, like I do with the Shield 9 Plus. So I will continue to carry the 9 Plus until I get comfortable with this one, and then I will just kind of decide which one I want from there. But I'll practice with both and keep up my skills with both. Yeah, so I have this training ammo for it. And let me get a hair tie and then get started. When I started my channel, I decided that I was not going to monetize through YouTube and I wasn't going to do sponsorships unless like Uncrustables wants to sponsor me. So I decided to basically be crowdfunded. The way that you can support me is through my Patreon, which is the link below. The paid tier starts at $5, and then there are many levels with different perks from there. So please go check it out. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you can also support me by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing my videos, checking your feed every Monday and every Thursday for my new videos, because that's when they come out, and YouTube's algorithm is a little bit of a bitch sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video and my channel in general. Bye. Come back for the next episode of LittleGunBunny, where I make like historically accurate crampons for the Victorian era or something, because the amount of times I wiped out on my way down through the snow and ice. Yeah, that's not fun. So, fun days here at, oh my God, okay. Ta-da. I'm literally standing on a giant pile of snow. Let's see if I can like, my sneakers and socks. It's really cold, it's really warm. It's like 62 degrees. So like, I'm not cold at all. It's just still fucking snowy here in the frigid north for some fucking reason, so. Well, it snowed like yesterday, actually. And now it's 62 degrees. Come on, get off the fucking, just kicking snow. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna go get my gun. Okay, I now have 8 in my mag. It can take 10, but I couldn't like load it without my mag loader, and I don't know where I put that. I really need to organize my gun stuff. I might do that, like make a little armory and post it on my channel somewhere. Anyway, let's go. I have my target down there. All right, that's it. So it does not kick nearly as much as the 9. And it's pretty pleasant to shoot. I mean, I was right, like it's feeling really fucking comfortable. The only thing is I should practice more with it. But yeah, otherwise it's really nice. I'm gonna try to zoom in down. I'm not going back down there again, but I am gonna go try to zoom in and see if you can actually see where I hit. Alrighty, so you can see the brass in the snow. If you can see any bullet holes in the cardboard, let me know. I can't tell if it's just schmutz on my screen or I just missed every single shot. But that's it. I'm gonna probably do more range footage either here or Patreon where I practice more with this, and there's definitely gonna be concealed carry outfits and more concealed carry stuff on this stuff because it's Lilit and it's all a big part of my journey. So and now that I'm starting to do more concealed carry stuff, you know, yeah, and I'll see how the training ammo compares to the gold dot too, and probably make a video about that because I think that's interesting. I hope you guys like this. I will continue to make a ridiculous amount of you know, variations in content and in general and stuff, and continue to wipe out in the fucking snow, like, you know, the chaos gremlin that I truly am. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I certainly did. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.